Hey friend, this is George Lynch at Legendary Gear. Just want to thank you for purchasing our Alpha Goose call. This is going to be a quick demonstration of how to get started. We're going to talk about hand positioning and just the basics to get you started from a honk to a cluck. And I know you've heard in the past that guys have tried to say emulate the sound of to-wit. We like to stay away from the word sounds because I really want to push that air presentation is the number one key thing of operating any style of call, duck, goose, predator call, turkey call, whatever. So we're really going to focus on the air presentation and the push point. This is the air push point. When you suck in, the first thing what happens, your air stops here. You're not pushing, we're not blowing, trying to blow air from the gut. We're sucking air, stopping to the pressure point. And once I get here, what we want to do is a little bit of U sound, and this is a great exercise because it's going to teach you air control and voice control. So we're going to, you're almost humming into the call, but you hear the air, and into the call it's going to sound like this. And what we're going to go over real quick, if you're right-handed, call straddles into the thumb, to the forefinger, the middle finger. The way we make that lip around here is a great place for the middle finger that lays on top of that. That is the calling hand. This is called the offhand, which is the left hand. Some people can do the thumb to thumb. Me, myself, see how our thumb fits in here? I like to cradle into here, and I seem to get more of a comfortable fit. And the key is this opening right here. This is basically your acoustics on a goose call. Call hand and offhand. So as we get going here, we learn, and you practice this all the time. You could sit in front of the TV watching the whatever show you watch, whether you're watching a hunting show, you're watching our podcast on YouTube. What you can do is you can sit there and practice holding that call, so you're building muscle memory. So the first exercise, we're going to start just like this. That right there is teaching you, learning to push that air and then I can make that lower and softer just back in the air. Or now once you've learned that, you got to learn that perfect practice makes perfect. You got to learn to walk, crawl, then run. So once you get that long note, because when you first start, you're going to be all over the sound. Like that. You want to get... Once that is mastered, I'm going to... Here we go. And it's going to sound like this, and we're going to lengthen it, and then as we start getting perfecting this, we're going to shorten it up, and it's going to sound like this. Now that right there, using all that basics from the air presentation, from my push point, learning the hand and the mouth presentation, basically just like you were drinking a bottle of soda. Bottom lip here, top lip, I like to push firmly against the top. And what that does, that's my seal. And a lot of guys worry so much about the hand position. You heard guys say that can make a great call sound terrible. It really doesn't. It's about air presentation, learning to control your air, because you really can operate a call without your hands. That right there is all based on that air presentation. What we're doing is a long honk, shortening it up and getting to a fast cluck. More information on how to run a goose call, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is Legendary Gear with George Lynch. And always remember, hunt safe, hunt smart, and may the good Lord be your guide.